What is going on, ladies and genitals? Yeti Slay here, bringing you episode 5 of my Borderlands 2 unique weapon series. Today, I have a unique pistol for you guys known as the Little Evie. In my case, it is the electrified Little Evie. In your case, I'm pretty sure it will be the electrified Little Evie as well. I've seen two versions of these, and both of them have been the electrified Little Evies. Now, this is going to be my favorite unique weapon I've found so far in Borderlands 2. This pistol is just a monster, dudes, and it's pretty awesome because it does consist of the BioShock Easter egg that is in Borderlands 2. Now, to get this gun, you're going to want to head to Sanctuary and fast travel to the Magnes Lighthouse. Once you get to the Magnes Lighthouse, you will be there at the bottom left-hand corner of your map. Work your way up to the top right within the red circle, and that is where this gun will be located. Now, this does consist of an Easter egg, and Mr. Bubbles and Little Sis are not going to spawn each and every time you get back there. I know that probably caught you off guard, but you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a minute. But the two guys, well, the one guy that you've got to kill for this is not going to spawn each and every time, so just go back there. If he doesn't spawn right away, save and exit, come back in, and you should be good. You know, you got to farm for these things. But right here is the shortcut I take to get there. You could always take the route around to the left, and the path just leads you back here, but I like jumping over that ladder and taking a little shortcut. And right here is the two guys we're going to be looking for. You can see Mr. Bubbles there and Little Sis down there running around. The key to this whole thing and to get this weapon is when Mr. Bubbles and Little Sis spawns, you've actually got to kill Mr. Bubbles without harming Little Sis at all. If you can do this, Little Sis will reward you with this beastly little pistol, the Little Evie. Now, right there, she tried to hand it to me, and I grabbed it pretty quickly. I'm going to show you another example so you can see that actually she hands it out to you like she does, like Moxie does. You know, when she hands you like the good touch and the bad touch, how she stands there and hands it out. I kind of got OCD when I make these videos. I was like, man, I grabbed it a little too quick because I had no idea what was going to happen. I knew you had to kill Mr. Bubbles and not hurt her, but I had no idea she was just going to hand it over like that. I was told to talk to her, and you can see there it says push F to talk, but there she goes. She wants to hand it out. You're going to see that I have two versions of this, by the way. I'm going to show you some gameplay with my Gunzerker, but like I said, these pistols are truly freaking amazing. I've been running around with them. You can see all of my guns there in my Gunzerker are all pistols. This is a strictly pistol build, and dude, it fits this Gunzerker amazingly. But right here, we're going to take a look at some gameplay, and I'm going to read the wiki for you guys so you can get a little bit of information that maybe my dumbass couldn't provide to you guys. But it says the Little Evie is a unique pistol manufactured by Maliwan. The Little Evie is obtained from Little Sis after killing Mr. Bubbles without hurting her in the process. Special weapon effects in red text says shock and awe. So cute. Always shock elemental, very high elemental chance and shock damage. Projectiles fire in a parabolic arc. Now, there's no usage in description, but the trivia says the name of the gun is a reference to Eve, a substance used to recharge the ability to use plasmids in the BioShock video game series. Also, Little Sisters are characters in BioShock, and most of them call their Big Daddy bodyguards Mr. Bubbles. The shock effect is a reference to the Electro Bolt, which is the first and most known plasmid in the BioShock series. So that's all it says in the wiki. It doesn't really give you too much information other than it's always going to be shock. And that's why I think the two versions I've got are electrified Little Evies. Let me know in the comments if you've got one with a different prefix. I'd like to know because honestly, I have the urge to go try to get more of these guns. You can see here, it is one of the most the elemental chance with this gun is just crazy. When you dual wield these with the Gunzerker, look at all the shock that this puts out. There's just like bolts going everywhere, electricity everywhere. I freaking love these, and I think it looks so cool because it's kind of got like a redone Infinity type skin. If you kind of look at it and you didn't know, you would almost think that it's a cool looking Infinity with that blue and purplish look. I don't know why. I guess it could be the feminine side of me coming out, but I really like these guns with I don't know. I like the color of this gun. I like everything about this gun. I don't know. Maybe it's the feminine side of me coming out, but I like it. I dig it. And it's so, dude, it puts out so much shock. It is just ridiculous. Now, I had the sham on there. I'm going to put the B shield on here and use it so you can see this with the amp damage. And by golly, dude, it just destroys everything. Anything with the shield, these pistols just destroy. I mean, you can see there the rate of fire is just awesome. That's not me clicking the mouse and firing each and every time. That's just me holding down the trigger, and it's just rapid firing. The other one did have that scope on it. You know, there was a variance in damage there. One of them did like 10,000. The other one did like low 9,000s. But still, the amount of shock that this thing puts out is just ridiculous. If you got a Gunzerker with the Sheriff's badge, like I got the Sheriff badge relic, Dude, you can just put out so much damage. It is just ridiculous. If you guys want to see my build with this Gunzerker build has brought so much love to Borderlands 2. I do not want to play any other character. It's so funny. I started my Let's Play with the Gunzerker, and then I switched to the Assassin because I didn't really care for the Gunzerker, but now it's my favorite character. I just run around with pistols, the Sheriff badge, all my skill sets are set up to pistol damage, reload speed, and stuff like that, and I just tear it up with these pistols, dudes, and I love it to death. But I don't know. I think the pistol's pretty awesome. It's my favorite unique I've found so far. Like I said, guys, if you go back there and Mr. Bubbles and Little Sis does not spawn right away, go ahead and save that exit. Save and exit. Each time I actually went back there, they were the first to spawn. So if you go back there and you get some other like pirates spawning in on you, they're not going to spawn. You know, they don't spawn every time. So go ahead and save and exit. Come back in there. There's no sense of killing them all, hoping that they will eventually spawn, because from my experience, they didn't. So it's a rare chance, but it's a pretty awesome pistol if you get it. But I hope you guys, good luck on getting the little Evie. I think it's a beast, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.